And one of the most interesting characters is Halbrand.
The shadow comes out of the mist and Halbrand comes and picks her up. She's saved, which I don't think she enjoys.
He's skeptical of her, he's wary of her, he doesn't trust her, and he's keeping his distance at this point. From the moment that he meets her, an undeniable sort of spark. And then they're hit by a massive tempest, which was amazing to film.
Prepare yourself.
3, 2, 1, go! It's coming apart!
The storm was one of the moments where I really got to see like all the gears working around me, which was terrifying and amazing.
So they go through this storm, and then the raft gets struck by lightning. The mast severs and drags her to the bottom. Coming from the Southlands, Hal is used to men that everything's pretty run down. So I think he's pretty impressed and amazed that men can create a kingdom such as that.
We shot a lot of our in-camera stuff from the shoulders of Galadriel and Halbrand looking up, just to really sell that sense of scale. More importantly, make this place feel huge.
Keep moving. You would not want to be lost here without an escort.
The Númenóreans are looking at her as a relic, and she's looking at them as kind of a relic as well.
A man and an elf, together.
It tears a hole in everybody's reality. What is that going to do?
Anywhere is better than here.
And I have a really uncoordinated left hand, but once again, I come into stunts being like, I can't do that. There's no way I can do it. And they were just like, no, I think you can. But I started doing very simple stuff with 2 swords, and we do this like heaven and earth thing where you kind of are just going round and round and round in this repetitive motion. And then suddenly, I was being able to do things.
Never known a smith's aide who could do that.
I think one of the really unique things about this job was that if you weren't filming, you had training 1 to 2 times a day based on what your character was doing.
I guess he's spent his life like growing up crafting swords, crafting armor, and while like I can't come in here and make a whole suit of armor, we've been trying to mimic things in like the world that we live in, you know, trying to mimic things in Middle-earth.
Summon the legions. It is time.
There's something happening in Middle-earth. Evil is on the rise again. And that awakens something in everyone.
There were a lot of us there. Elendil, Isildur, everyone in their storylines, basically. All of us on the boat together setting off.
Stepping on the ship to all these beautiful Númenórean soldiers in this wonderful shell armor was really amazing. And it was one of the first moments in the series where Galadriel was like, done it. I've actually won this battle.
For the first horse chase, certainly for Miv, she was a bit timid about riding, and she turned into be a really good rider.
I'm about to get on my horse, Titan. It's over there. This is the mounting block because it's really hard to get on with this new saddle. We'll see.
You're on the right lead, end on the right lead.
In the pens here, it's normally just walking, a bit of trotting, a bit of cantering. We've got a nice rubber sword to do a few fake swishes.
This sequence here, you have your orcs coming out of the tavern.
She was Galadriel riding that horse, and she did it superbly. She stroked the horse and talked to the horse while she was galloping. It's beautiful stuff.
He has information that she needs, and just as he's about to be killed, she arrives. The next moment, we see them adized in chains.
Galadriel.
When Halbrand comes in, he's right smack in the center because they are on their own. I think it's one of the best scenes in all of episode 6 dramatically.